Here, it's Perp back with another video, and just got done checking out the brand new Denzel Washington movie directed by John Lee Hancock, which I'm not too familiar with that name. Maybe if I looked up his work, something will probably refresh my mind. But this is going to be my non-spoiler review, because I know this is out on HBO Max and theaters, so definitely go check this out in theaters if you have one opened, or if you aren't subscribed to HBO Max, go check this out. I think this was a pretty interesting movie, to say the least. Very much a slow burn. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on Twitter at perpminer420. So, you have Denzel Washington's character plays Joe Deacon. He used to be like a detective, but something happened during this case where he's trying to track down this killer, and things kind of go left for him, so he ends up being this sheriff deputy, and he's brought into this new case years later, to help track down this new killer. And old boy from Mr. Robot, he plays the sergeant. He's a very interesting character because he doesn't know how to really gauge Deacon's character, and he doesn't really get the hype around him, because Deacon is somewhat of kind of treated like a legend, it almost seems like. But he and Deacon's kind of relationship starts getting closer and closer as the movie goes on. The way Jared Leto pops up in this is hilarious. He just plays a weirdo perfectly. He's a straight creep weirdo in this movie. But they're trying to track down this killer because, they're not able to find any evidence or anything. So it's not looking good for Sergeant Jimmy, and the people at the LA County Department. So it just becomes this psychological thriller. You find out a lot about, Deacon's character throughout this movie, that those reveals were kind of shocking, because I wasn't expecting it to go the way it did, especially that ending. I didn't expect that ending to end off the way it did. Like I said, the pacing is pretty slow the first half of this movie, because it's like a 2-hour movie. So I can understand some people having an issue with the pacing. Me, I thought it was okay. It just starts to pick up right after the first hour of this movie, and we really start to get into things. But they do a lot of character development throughout this, and you definitely see there's something off about Deacon's character. He can easily get obsessed with certain cases and just trying to finish the job. Same thing with Jimmy's character, and how he kind of becomes obsessed with this, similar to how Deacon did with his case back in the day. I was thinking that these cases were possibly connected in a way, and it was one of those things where the killer comes back to kind of haunt Deacon in a way, sort of like some type of Joker type of method of just being a psychopath in general. I don't know where I was going with that, but that's pretty much where I thought it was going to go. But this was an interesting movie. Denzel was being Denzel. I don't think Denzel has ever really missed, really. He gave a great performance. Everybody did their thing. Jared Leto was definitely interesting to watch. I can see some people being kind of disappointed the way that they handled his character by the end of this movie. But overall, I thought this was pretty enjoyable. If you're a Denzel fan and you like these kind of cop psychological thrillers and stuff like that, you definitely enjoy watching this movie. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the movie and this review. Definitely go check this out. Go support this movie in theaters or HBO Max any way that you can. You know what I'm saying? But till next time, I'm out.